Tempo of the offense, very important what you guys are doing. I mean, I know the center's always pretty important, but how much different is what you're being asked to do now?
It's not a whole lot different. We're actually loving the tempo. It's definitely going to be an adjustment for the line to get used to, but we'll get there. But actually, for the center, it's actually taking a lot off my plate because we're moving so fast, so I don't have the time to make as many calls. Now, the whole line is expected to know what they're doing on every play.
How much different is it? I mean, skilled guys, I'm not saying they're getting plays off, but for the bigger guys, how tough is the tempo of what they're being asked to do?
First 2 days, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Legs are feeling that concrete there than practice. But no, we're doing a lot of conditioning outside of practice on our off days, so I think we're gonna be straight. Probably 3-4 more practices, and we'll be used to it.
Andrew, are you glad to be in your second year? Your last year just seemed like you had so many things working against you at times. Are you glad to get into your second year with that year behind you?
Oh, definitely I am. Last year was rocky, COVID, injuries, but it's a new year, so we got a new O-line, new players, new coaching staff, great atmosphere, great positivity in our locker room, and we're looking forward to it.
Off-season was Smitty for you guys. There's been always legendary tales. What was it like for the offensive lineman? Because he believes in weight and things like that. We always hear.
Oh, yeah. No, Smitty, I feel like Smitty's more of an O-line, D-line kind of guy. And I know specifically for my racks, it's O-line is his 2 racks. He's got both of the O-line groups, and it's been great because, like you said, we're moving weight over there, pushing ourselves, moving more weight than we ever have. No time off. There's no sitting there drinking water for more than like 5 seconds. Like, you got to get rolling and you got to get moving weight, and it's great. No, being with Smitty is awesome.
Andrew, what was it like when you lose your offensive coordinator, goes to USC, and there's that time you don't know who the next coach is going to be? What was that like for you? And then what was it like knowing that Bill Bedenbaugh was coming back and you were going to keep your position going?
That was a weird time. I'm not gonna lie to you. Didn't really have many thoughts. It was my first time experiencing something like that, so kind of just played through it. But whenever we heard Coach B was coming back, that was for sure a plus. Like, any guy in the O-line room was happy about that, and we knew we were going to be set for this year.
Your late season injury, can you talk a little bit about what you had to do to manage to get back to where you're at now? How tough was it working through that late in the year?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. It was a weird injury. It got my knee and my ankle. Ended up being an ankle more than anything, and just rehab, strength. We got great. Chris is a great strength guy, so and we got Coach Scott working on ankle stability and helped me a lot right there.
When did you get back to 100%? When would you say you were back to 100?
100%, probably middle of January. Not till our first or second week of training.
You talked about the fast tempo with the new offense, but what have your early interactions been like with Coach Lebby, and what's that transition been like to him taking over the offense?
It's been great, fast tempo, so we're running a lot of plays in a short amount of time, but even our defense is telling us right now, it's going to be a defense killer. They don't even know what's coming at them. So, and then Coach Lebby himself, great guy. I love Coach. He's our offensive meetings go really well. Our coaches have done a really good job of breaking down the new offense and making it easy for us to learn. So, yeah, I love having Coach Lebby around.
First impressions of McCade?
Yeah, athlete, strong, athletic, moves really well. Definitely see him helping us.
Is it fair to say that you guys are returning to a little bit more of a power run game as far as getting north-south more? When you see Coach Lebby's offense and knowing how much he likes to use the running backs?
Yeah, right now we're only working on our zone, so kind of haven't gotten into the gap and power schemes yet. But we're a lot. The fits and the angles are a lot different than this year, and it's going to be a lot easier for the O-line to get more north and south movement instead of side to side.
Yeah,
creating more distance off the ball.
More physicality maybe up front. Is that kind of a focus as well?
Yeah, definitely. On our zone, just more of a drive the guy, like you said, north and south instead of just trying to stretch.
Sure.
Connection between a quarterback and the center can be pretty crucial. I mean, how are you and Dillon working on that relationship, and I guess both on the field and away from it? Yeah,
it's a day-to-day, new quarterback. Always got to get used to it, snap counts, hearing his voice back there. But each day of practice, it gets better. He gets a little louder back there in the pocket, makes it easier for us to hear him. And then he does dinners with us, so we're meshing with DG really well, and we love Dillon as our quarterback.
What are those dinners like?
Or where?
Yeah.
Lots of fun, I'll tell you that. But actually, I don't even know where we went last time. That's a good question. Like Ned's or something, maybe? But yeah.
Up in the city?
We're
down here?
Just 30 minutes out.
Yeah. What, as far as just the way that he was able to step in, it seems like he's really kind of ingratiated himself to the team. Was it almost surprising in a way? It's like this guy's coming in from Central Florida, and for him to kind of take a leadership position that quickly.
Didn't really surprise us at all. You know, he had a lot of hype kind of coming in.
Sure.
But definitely seen him in the locker room, the way he interacts with us, and the way he puts himself out there and was willing to make friends with his teammates. Definitely was a lot. Made us trust him a lot more and be more comfortable with him being our quarterback.
How's it been with Coach B? Has he been the same? I mean, new offense, obviously, he's learning as well. But has he changed at all, or is he the same guy that coached you last year?
No, Coach B is Coach B. You know, you're going to get the same guy every day. I will say Coach B has done amazing with helping us understand it, because a whole new offense, and we had 2 or 3 weeks to learn it. But really breaking it down really well. We watch film for 2 hours a day. So Coach B is doing great. I love Coach B.
How much do you like playing center?
I love center. Give me control. I want it. So, yeah, love it. And being square to the line of scrimmage is great.
The calls, obviously, last year and the previous years, they talked about how intrinsic it was, previous offense. Is it similar to what you have to do now at center as far as the calls go, or are you just having to, the rhetoric and the verbiage, is it just completely different than what you're totally used to? Yeah,
no, it's completely different. Center is a 180 from what we were last year. We don't, like last year we had to call out the mics each time. Now it's just a call from the quarterback. And like our run game, instead of telling the tackle guard what to do, me, myself, and the backside guard what to do, and the backside tackle, now I'm only telling what guard I'm working with, what we're doing, and then the backside has to hear that.
Does it relieve some of the pressure off you?
A little bit. It's more or less just how fast we're moving. Like we really, like half the time I don't even have time to make my one call. So yeah, you really just got to know the offense at this point.
So they need to know it just as much as you need to know it.
Oh yeah, everybody out there's got to be on the same page, same level of understanding of the offense.
You still keep up with Creed, and what did you think about his rookie season with the Chiefs?
Man, what a year, huh? I mean, can you even ask for better? But yeah, I mean, I saw Creed at Pro Day. That's about it. But yeah, no, I've been watching his film. He was killing it last year.
Andrew, you talked about McCade, but Tyler Guyton, also another guy that's in your room. How can you help you guys?
Definitely, yeah. He's an athlete, big guy, moves fast, strong. Pads go on Saturday, so we're going to see a little bit more action then.
Heard a lot of good things about Dillon going in. I'm sure before workouts started in practice, but now that you've seen him on the field a couple of times, does it even add more to seeing him out there throwing around? Does it I guess add to his credibility a little bit more, seeing him out there in action?
A little bit. I mean, I don't really see him that much myself because he's behind me, but I did notice a little bit of 7-on-7, and he does. That ball's tight. That spiral's tight, and he's getting it there. So,
for more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.